There's a power that comes from deep inside of you. As every day you're reaching toward the light. And you know there's a long, long way ahead of you. But when your wheels get you there, things will turn out right. 'Cause you will warriors, we're warriors.
Navarro and his men disappeared into the rainy night. We started to walk toward the church.
What was he talking about, Horace?
My former employee is the pharmaceutical research giant Umbrella. Umbrella caused this disaster. I was going to share what I know with the media once we escaped.
Your company would kill you over it?
I wouldn't put it past them. We get inside and close the doors behind us.
You know we can't let you go with Navarro.
How else are we supposed to escape then?
Think about it. Those soldiers got into Raccoon City by chopper. They landed it somewhere nearby. I used to fly for the hospitals all around the state. We could take it.
How are we going to take it? They have to have left mid guarding it.
I don't want to harm anyone, Ken.
Maybe we won't have to. If they landed it on a roof, they might have left it unguarded.
Andrew?
We have to try. There's no other way out that I can see, but I don't want to kill anyone either, Ken.
Okay, the streets are full of cars. The ambulance can't get through all that.
We'll have to go on foot.
Can you make it, Ken?
To get out of here, I'd walk the whole way barefoot on broken glass.
We took turns helping Ken over the heavier debris. The rain had stopped and the sky was clearing. The power had gone out sometime since we met Navarro. All the streetlights are off. The wind's blowing pretty hard, but there's howls of those things echoing in the streets too. Horace has been helping Ken over the debris at this point. A building collapsed nearby from fire and is blocking part of the street. The weapon bags are heavy. I keep darting my eyes around. I can't focus on anything for very long. The fire that caused the building to collapse was still burning and was making dancing shadows around us. I hear a distinct moan nearby, but the echo obscured it. Suddenly a whole mob spills out of the alley. Over there! I help to pick up and shoulder Ken. Horace shot at them. I don't think he caught a head in the bunch. Ken emptied his handgun to the mob. We dropped a few of them. We load fresh magazines and fire again. Closer targets were easier marks, and so we downed 4 more.
That building, look!
He saw the unmistakable outline of a chopper against the night sky.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, we're not dead yet. The moans are becoming beckoning shrieks. A set of glass double doors shattered as another herd of them piled out into the street. Keep moving with Ken. The helicopter's on the top of that building. I was furiously reloading the shotgun and grabbing 2 more magazines for the Beretta. I'll slow them down.
Do not sacrifice yourself!
I won't have to if you guys move faster! The street we came through is full of wrecked cars. So far the mob is still behind all of those. The closest are on my left. I opt to use the Beretta at medium and save the shotgun to retreat with. I aim and pick each shot. In the muzzle flashes I see more and more joining my attackers. It would take about 2 minutes for them to reach the building. I back up, drop the empty magazine into my hand and slide in a fresh one. I took an instant too long. It won't get close enough for me to make out its face and see its teeth. Yeah! We're turning the tide!
Don't stop with the story!
I kicked it against the nearest car and I think I shot it in its mouth. I backed up slowly and began blasting at the thing's legs as they got closer. They weren't stopped. They'd only be crawling now. There's so many now. I think it's about 30, give or take. The noise is drawing more out. Everything is empty. One dove for me and I managed to dodge it. I make a break for the building. The building's front glass is all shot out. This might have been a bank, but I didn't know this side of town very well from before. I feel glass break under my feet as I stepped to listen for more of those things. The soldiers had taken all of the zombies here out. Their bodies litter the lobby. To my shock, the power in this building is still on.
Andrew?
Horace sounds like he's up ahead around the corner. He walked around from the corner. He looked so relieved.
I lived. The elevator is coming down. I think it's still working.
The mob had just reached the lobby behind me. They're moaning loudly. I could make out some heavy steps behind them. They grew louder and louder.
Come on, come on!
It's here! Get in!
The zombies were hurled aside as a man dressed all in black, at least 8 feet tall, somehow barreled through them and slid to a stop near us. It was looking for something. I didn't watch anymore. We piled into the elevator. With the doors closed, I could hear the elevator music start. I'm exhausted. My mind is racing because of what I just saw.
Are you alright?
You look worse than me.
I mashed the stop button.
What the...
2 things. We need a minute to reload and get ready for what's up there, and...
What?
There was something else in the lobby. I don't think it saw me. It looked like a really big man, but like an infected person too.
I don't mind getting ready. Whatever it was, we left it on the first floor.
We reloaded the things in silence. The doors opened and the lobby floor looked covered in bullet-ridden bodies. I step out. The bodies, in the low light, I can't see if they were infected or just survivors Navarro and his men shot. I tried to step around, but then I stepped on a hand anyway. I looked back and saw something moving behind Horace and Ken, who were trying to navigate the bodies.
Get down!
They moved and I managed to shoot something in the dark.
I didn't see it!
Moans start from all around us.
Over there! The stairs to the roof!
We open fire. There's so many in the dark around us. We move, but more block the path. The hall ahead has roof access on the stairs on the left. More staggering around the corners ahead.
Go!
I stop and pump the last rounds in the shotgun into the mob. Horace and Ken pass and enter the stairwell. I turn to follow, and an infected clamped a death grip on my arm and sunk its teeth into my shoulder.
No, no! I want a do-over as bullcrud!
Too many turns have passed. Live with it.
Oh no. Alright, it's alright. I'll live with it. I'll live with it. Right after Aaron and I ram our collective fist on your throat!
Oh, weren't you telling the story? Yeah.
The stairwell door closes. I tried to shoot the one that's clamped onto me. I grazed its skull. I could hear Horace yelling inside the stairwell. The thing made a gurgling sound as it clamped even harder. I slipped out of my jacket and stabbed it through the eye with my knife. I left both in the hallway. I almost ran into Horace as he threw the stairwell door open. My skin isn't broken, but my shoulder still stings. The remaining monsters piled against the door. I slipped into the stairwell and instantly felt the stairs lurch and then start to shake.
Andrew!
We sprint up the stairs and turn the corner. The shaking is getting worse and I don't know why.
The thing you saw, it's coming up the stairs, isn't it?
The last small section of the stairs is above, just ahead. We crash through the door. We rush out into the chill night air. The helicopter's on the roof, but I can't see Ken.
Where's Ken?
He's in the helicopter already.
The chopper had just started to spin up. The roof access door exploded into rubble. The men in black followed us. We all turn and fire. Our guns do absolutely nothing. I tried a headshot and got a bullet into its eye. It slowed, but it's only angry now. Horace looks at me in horror.
Got it! Get down!
I heard the whir of the helicopter's main gun. Horace and I scramble out of the way. The minigun cut a bright orange beam at the huge man in black. It roared as the rounds poured into him. He staggered until the force of the bullets forced him right off of the roof. I could hear it bellowing all the way to the ground.
Let's go, boys! We've overstayed our welcome.
We lifted off and saw the horror of the city below. There was gunfire in the streets. That means there's some people down there. And I could see hundreds of those things making a writhing mass in the streets in every open place. We were eventually intercepted by the government. They demanded we land, and we ended up landing a long way from Raccoon City. We were quarantined for days. They briefed us, and we were allowed to watch the news in our biohazard unit. 3 of us were watching when a helicopter crew, a few miles outside the city, interrupted the usual news about the disaster. The camera caught sight of a plane, and after an uncomfortable silence, a flash of light, and then a monstrous wind struck the helicopter. The reporter was shocked and horrified at what he saw. The cameraman turns to face a mushroom cloud over what was Raccoon City. The city's gone. And with it, all the evidence. All we have now is the story.
That's a great ending for them. What about us?
I can multitask.
Land there, big guy.
I do. Given everything in play, we've only got one major play to win it all.
We can hear you.
Got a plan, huh?
A bit. Go ahead and draw.
Way ahead of you. Pay 3, draw a card, and gain 1 hit point for Gam's catch breath ability. Oh yeah, diamond powder.
You have to take down the bigger threat first.
I feel like it's aimed at me.
It's because it is. I've weakened Imrat Khan enough for a one-shot KO. He'll take me out on his next turn if you don't get him first.
You don't say.
I use diamond powder. I play 6 courage and I can amp up my attacks by 5 damage a turn.
Did his teeth just gleam?
That's what I saw.
I roll for courage. I got 11. Good times. I got 30 courage total. I play quick draw, get 3 more courage, and my next attack costs 20 or less, costs 10 less courage. I use my exploding arrows attack.
But it costs 23 courage. How do you get the effect of quick draw?
Rocket arrows.
It does 20 damage, 25 with diamond powder. I pay 5 extra courage, does 30 damage total with my offensive ability.
Wait, I've only got 13 HP left.
No, you've got 0.
I used last minute dodge. I cut the damage in half.
We knew you'd been holding on that card for a few turns.
Because it stayed in your hand. Turn after turn, it stayed in your hand. And the only time a person does that is when they're holding on to a damage reducer.
You're still out, by the way.
He's right. Why don't you relax a while? I tried to revive you and maybe wipe them out for a change of pace.
You let me get knocked out, didn't you?
Do you want to tell the boss we lost?
This ain't over.
That makes it my turn. I burned the last use of extra property to draw this card for free. Going to need that courage to eliminate you, Mario. I amassed enough courage to attack with my strongest attack. Part of the hunt. Wait. Deadly skill increased damage by 5. It does 30 damage total. Still think I don't hit hard?
It was never that worried me, Piechota. It was that Jimmy. And I would win before I could ask you about your boss.
Our boss doesn't matter. Not even our teams matter. Because I just made this a one-on-one battle. Arn is KO'd.
Perhaps. I pay 5 courage for Arn's defensive ability, close combat. I roll 3 dice. For each roll 4 or more, I take 3 or less damage. That's 6 less damage. That's 24 total. I only have 22 HP left.
Defeat tastes bitter, doesn't it?
Jimmy, I'm sorry. Sorry I won't be there. At the end, you're gonna...
Get up.
Huh?
Get up.
But I'm still KO'd.
I used the burning heart. You're not KO'd now.
Dang, I'm back in this.
Draw your cards, set him up for a KO. I don't think Gamp's got another 2 turns in him.
All right, let's do this. Okay. I pay 3 courage and draw a card. It's Arnaget's victory dance.
Whoa.
Again, you draw the best card for the situation.
I roll for courage. I place 10 courage, adding that to my existing courage, I now have 20 total courage. I use Arnaget's victory dance.
This can't be! But it is!
Arnaget's victory dance allows us to attack at the same time, as long as each of us is either our 4th or 5th attack on our attack list ready. Got your exploding arrows ready?
I was born ready.
I use Fire Sword. It costs 20 courage and does 17 damage. You lose 5 courage, and it is Fire Elemental.
I use exploding arrows. Cost 23, does 20 damage.
I have 40 HP. 37 damage is quite enough to win the day, chaps. And between me, you, and my height challenge pal, I'm packing 1 turn to come back.
I still have to roll for Hutchinson's weakness to fire.
And I roll for your weakness!
5 means we win, Piechota.
You may have won the battle, but you'll get no information.
You can find our boss at a nerd corral, guarded by some tough hombres.
Their boss is who I think it is. We'll need to take a detour first.